Since you've turned pro with Art, he's been more up than down, but have you had a chance to play a lot with him at the pro level?
We played a lot together our first year in the AHL. Other than that, I think yesterday might have been the first time playing with him since then. So it was pretty cool. Or sorry, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool to play with him, and I've known him since I was a little kid. So we have pretty good chemistry, I think, and we play really well together.
Yeah. Kind of describe this season for you. I know you've gotten a good stretch of games.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. I've been fairly healthy. I've had a little few things, but overall it's been by far my best year pro. I don't think that's really up for debate, so I'm enjoying it. We got a great group of guys down there. A lot of really good players, and I'm really lucky to be with those guys, and they've obviously helped me a lot. So it's helped me offensively down there, and I'm playing with a lot of confidence, and I feel like things are coming together well. So
yeah. And playing the other night, big difference between NHL, AHL. I know it's kind of a fine line sometimes, but what are some of the differences you saw?
Yeah, obviously everyone's great player out in the NHL. The speed's kind of similar to the AHL, but I think there's less mistakes up here. And if you do make a mistake, it usually ends up in the back of your net. So, it's probably the biggest thing. But it's a lot of fun. And I play with a lot of speed, so I enjoy it. I think it's a lot smoother game up here, and it's definitely a lot of fun. And I'm playing a different role up here as well too, so that's another adjustment. But I understand that, and it's you got to work your way up, and I'd rather be up here than in the AHL. So.
Have you split your pro time between the wing and center, or have you played one position more than the other at this point?
Mostly center. I played a good amount of wing too. Down in Ontario, I play with Akil Thomas a lot on the line, so he's a center as well. So we kind of switch off. He takes the face-offs, and whoever's sometimes I'll play wing that shift, sometimes he will. But we read off each other well. But kind of both, but mostly center. Yeah.
Felt like in Ontario you've maybe had your most consistent role that you've ever had as a pro. It's mostly like that 2C spot, right?
Yeah. No, it's been good. I play with Tynes. He's obviously an amazing player. And, we both kind of just roll. And, it could be anyone could be the first-line center any given night with just depending on who's playing better, but it's a good tandem. And then you obviously have Akil there as well, who sometimes is playing center as well on a different line, and he's having an amazing season as well. So, it's good. It's a lot of fun, and we get a lot of power play time together too, so it's great.
Something we've heard from a lot of guys who have come up is that the systems and the vocabulary is very similar from what you guys have in Ontario to what you guys have with the Kings. Do you find that to be the case as well? It makes it a little easier to slide.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. We play exactly the same systems. Sturmey's our coach. He was up here a couple years ago, so everything's pretty much the same, which makes it easier for us. And I was also, I've done a few camps now and went to Australia, and I was around the team a lot at the start of the year. So, I feel really comfortable, and you just kind of go out there and play. You're not really thinking. So,
you may have touched on it, Turk, already. You mentioned the word confidence, but when you do get a chance to play a long period of time, what facets of your game do you think show better when you've had 10, 20?
Yeah, I think consistency. In years past, I've been so in and out that sometimes I'll have a great game, and maybe it's 5 great games, and then there'll be a couple games there where maybe things start slipping, some habits. But I don't think that was. I think that was just because I was missing so much time. You don't have that practice and all that sort of stuff, and kind of overthinking. So I think this year it's been just playing every day, being able to practice every day for the most part, and then you build those good habits, and then you're ready to go. And sometimes you're not always going to have your A game, but I feel like my B game's grown a lot, and I feel like if the offense isn't coming, I'm still good defensively, face-offs, battling for pucks in the corners. Those sort of things people don't really talk about too much, but I feel like that's the biggest thing I've noticed is I'm just a lot more consistent with being healthy.
If I could lead you there, would you be able to differentiate between consistency when you have the puck, and then consistency when you don't and you're defending?
Yeah. No, for sure. I think back to like being healthy too. Like you start to understand like I never really understood it until this year, but like you don't need to be putting up points every game and to be successful. That's where I'm not like overreacting to that, and I'm kind of just I know my time's going to come with that, but as long as I take care of the defensive side and play the right way, the other stuff will come. And I've started to realize that. I don't think I really before I had much patience because you're out, you want to help the team right away. Kind of overdo it, and now it's more like if it's not my night that way, I'm still going to try and make an impact in the game any way I can. So.